My name is Jenna Sartorius, and I was diagnosed when I was 34.
What brings you here to tell your story?
I feel compelled to share with other women and men um, what this journey truly looks like.
I think my prior
A sobering statistic. I know a lot of people have heard it before, but it hasn't changed. 1 in 8 women will be diagnosed with some sort of breast cancer in their lifetimes. And now there's a powerful new short documentary produced locally, taking a deeply personal look at the lives of women that are facing it. It debuts next weekend in Hopkins. And we have two of the contributors. I want to introduce you to Jacqueline Veronikar. She's the founder of the breast cancer nonprofit, which is called Veronicure. That's really cool.
Yeah, thanks.
And is it Kay, or your name, of course, is Kay Dusowski, and you're the
Yes.
director.
Yes.
Okay. One more cup of coffee and I'd be good. Hey, you know what?
I'm with you, Val. I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Same. Need coffee.
Thanks for coming in. We so appreciate this. And you know, there have been a lot of different charitable things that are, so many charitable things that are wrapped around breast cancer. But you know what? I think telling the story of all of these women in all these generations, super young, that even with all the research and all the dollars that have been, of course, gathered, it's still happening. So it's so important, right?
No. It's incredibly important because breast cancer is very well funded, but the only deadly type of breast cancer gets like 3% of that. And so the 5-year survival is 22% when you're diagnosed with metastatic breast cancer or stage 4 breast cancer.
Why the 3%?
So I have metastatic breast cancer, so I've been on this deep dive for almost 5 years. I've been so incredibly fortunate to be living with it that long. So my conclusion is that it's really hard to research it. Breast cancer is not a simple diagnosis. There's so many subtypes.
There's so many different
There's
types.
so many different
Yep.
types. And any stage 4 cancer is complicated. I know that we have a lot of options that are coming, but we have not cured it. So we are living longer, but we are still dying from it. For instance, one of the drugs that I take was approved in 2017. It's literally saving my life. And typically a line of treatment like that will only last 18 months. And so you need to move on to another treatment. And there's only a finite number, and that's when you die from breast cancer. And so it's complicated. That is a hindrance. And also it takes a lot of money.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of money to do something like this.
In the meantime, telling the stories is so important. And you guys did this in like a fast second.
Oh, definitely.
Wow,
a
tell me
fast
about that
second.
April you mentioned.
Okay, so we shot April. We had a meeting like a month prior to where we were deciding what we were going to do. We got everything together, production studio, DNN Studios. My partner, Ben, is a cinematographer. We just got it together, and it is a very short turnaround, and it doesn't come without stress.
I can only imagine.
To me, it was important to just like really tell a story of these women.
We're going to show a clip, and when we come back,
Yeah.
I want to ask you why it's so important to you. Let's take a look.
I think my prior understanding of it was fear.
That it's okay to go through hard things. It's okay to go through trials and tribulations.
Oftentimes you get written off. In my experience, a lot of women don't have the option of surgery. They don't have the option of curative intent. And I've been given all of that. So I feel really fortunate that I have been given a fighting chance in this.
They're all local.
Different
They're all
ages,
local.
different ethnicities. We wanted diversity in it because cancer isn't just on one person.
Yeah, it doesn't care who it
Doesn't
Nope,
care.
it doesn't
gets.
care.
No.
Why was it so important to you?
Well, actually, I met Amy through Amy's Cupcake Shop, and my daughter is a survivor of rhabdomyosarcoma. Sorry.
Oh,
And,
congratulations on that.
So she's in remission, and I met her. She did a cake, and so really showing what cancer looks like was important to me.
yeah. Amy
So-
Brace was one of the women there. Amy Brace owns Amy's Cupcakes in
Yeah.
Hopkins, and she's a good friend of the show.
Yeah.
And
so
so she-
that's really why it was important to me, and it's all types of cancer, just showing what the reality is.
Yeah, you're living with it too.
Yep.
You're living with it too. And so many families are living with
Yes.
it.
Absolutely.
And so, you know what, and you look phenomenal, so congratulations
Thank
on
you.
your journey.
I
Do
feel
people
fantastic.
like the word thriving? I mean, I need to ask.
Okay, so that's what, yeah. So when you have stage 4 breast cancer, we don't get to claim survivorship. So we like to call ourselves thrivers because we really, and that looks varying degrees of thriving sometimes with this, but yeah, we don't get to ring that bell. So we call ourselves thrivers.
I
Yeah.
think thriving's good.
Yeah.
And this is all going to debut next weekend. How exciting for both of you and everyone involved. So congratulations on
Thank you.
this. My goodness. And it is all going to be next weekend, as I mentioned, and it's at the Hopkins Center of the Arts, which is right where Stages Theater is. It's in that beautiful building right across from the Hopkins Theater. So if you want to be a part of this, of course, the money is going to be going to metastatic breast cancer research, is what we talked about, really needs it. So the Hopkins Center of the Arts is in downtown Hopkins, and we have a link to get the tickets. How many weekends does it run? Or is it run for
It's
just
just
One
one
showing.
showing.
One
There's
show.
one
7
show.
tickets left.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Okay, so we need to sell it out, and then it's got to air again. People, listen
Yeah.
to us. It has to air again.
Yeah.
Let's
We
do
will.
that. How about
We'll
that?
That'd be
make it happen.
fantastic.
All right. Thank you for coming in. We appreciate both
Thank
of
you.
you. All right.